And for more discussions on bilateral cooperation between China and the U.S., we're joined by Zhiqin, Senior Fellow at the Chongyang Institute for Financial Studies of Renmin University of China. Happy New Year, Professor Liu. So the meeting between the Chinese and U.S. heads of state in San Francisco in November 2023 further clarified the significant responsibilities shared by both countries as major powers, leading to the formation of this forward-looking San Francisco vision. What positive signals does this initiative convey, and what new opportunities for bilateral cooperations are expected to emerge as a result?
I believe that there are so many positive signals that has conveyed from the meeting of two heads of the two countries. Because first, priority is that any disputes or problems can be discussed and negotiated. Because many people in the past concerned that the dispute and the difficult points could not be found a good solution by the two states because of some atmosphere of the discussion is not so friendly. But nowadays, I think this meeting has showed out that a good outcome can be achieved by friendly negotiation and a frank exchange of views and visions on problems. For the climate change is very important and also very complicated, but both sides have shown this readiness and also sincerity to have cooperation. So this is a very positive signal to the global world because the COP28 is waiting or looking at the good result from both sides. And secondly, the positive signal that sent out is that both sides, China and the United States, has agreed and consensus on many points because I think they have signed a good agreement because this is the sixth version of the joint agreement regarding the climate change, including 25 different articles. So covering all the major issues related and associated by climate change. So, and both sides and the government will take responsible and also take real efforts to conclude all these points and they have discussed and reached the target they have specified in the agreement. So this is a very positive signal to the world.
Yeah. And speaking of U.S.-China climate cooperation, what key areas of cooperations were discussed between China and the U.S., and what do you see as the main areas of cooperation in this field?
In my opinion, that I found that many areas or key areas have discussed and covered during the negotiation. But mainly, I think the 3 points is that the carbon emission, the methane emission, and also very important to stop or how to suspend the use of the fossil fuel in several years later. So also from both sides that set up again the target by 2035 that both countries have to reduce a content of this emission to meet the demand of the COP28, even that ask that each country can take self-initiative or self-reliant or self-disciplined actions that to take further efforts to make this climate change in the right way. So in this sense that we can see both sides, in principle, in the few key areas, don't have bigger conflicts and the discharges with each other. So they have already agreed on the common ground and for the common purpose. This is really very good for the future of the global market.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for your insights. Really appreciate your time. Zhiqin, Senior Fellow at the Chongyang Institute for Financial Studies of